Hey guys, my name is Rob. The reason I'm sitting down here today is to talk about an issue that not many people can talk about, and that's cystic acne. It causes people not to feel confident about themselves because it's really hard to get rid of. And I wanted to speak because I've been through that issue. It was my junior or senior year. My face and my cheeks and my forehead, they started to get red pimples and they would hurt. And I first started to pop them, but then I noticed there were scars that would stay on my face. And then I stopped popping them and they would still hurt, but they would pop themselves and it would still leave scars on my face. And I would stay there wondering, like, why there are scars on my face? Am I going through normal puberty? And that's when I figured out about cystic acne, where it grows inside your skin and it pops itself and it leaves scars. You know, many people started making fun of me about it, calling me pizza face and many other things. And I would start not to feel as confident in myself about it. Like, I wouldn't want to go anywhere. I wouldn't want to do anything. And I would always try to hide my face, like, and my cheeks from people. As time started going on, I noticed, like, the acne wouldn't go away, it would keep coming. And my sophomore year, that's when I started to really want to do something about it because I was tired of being made fun of. And I was tired of looking in the mirror every day and wondering why I was so ugly and why people were making fun of me, because I was just trying to avoid, like, the conflict. And people trying to ask me so many questions, like, why is your face so messed up? And why is your face so red and bleeding? Like, it can get annoying when you've got like 50 people asking a day, like, what's wrong with your face? And you got to say the same exact, like, answer. And you feel even more worse about yourself because the people who are going through it don't want to talk about it. Like, when I was going through it, I did not want to talk about it. Even when people kept asking me constantly questions about, like, what's wrong with my face and why do I look like that? Like, people don't want to talk about it. You know, many people can struggle through it and millions of people go through it. I didn't even like showing my face when it was all red and all messed up, like this right here. I don't understand how somebody who doesn't go through what you have to go through tries to tell you how to fix a problem. Like, I like to eat anything, you know? I'm young, so I just want to eat anything. And when somebody tries to tell you or tries to help you with your skin problem by telling you you shouldn't be eating that, or sometimes I'll be scared to, like, take out stuff out of the refrigerator or buy stuff because I didn't want to hear anybody talking about, like, why are you eating that? And that's bad for your skin. Like, and that's why I also wanted to bring awareness. Like, some people don't know that can be offensive. Like, obviously we wake up every morning and we see, like, the problem. You've tried ways to fix it and it just hasn't worked. And some methods don't work for some people. And I just don't like when people try to tell you how to fix your own problem. Honestly, with my acne, it kept me really distant from people, and I just didn't want to see people. And people would think I was trying to avoid them because I didn't like them, but honestly, I just didn't like myself. You know, as my face was getting a lot worse, like, girls would look at me and be like, what's wrong with his face? Why are his cheeks so red? Why are his cheeks bleeding? So high school, you know, I tried to do, like, the normal things, like buying face wash and using the alcohol pads for my skin. Even when I had the scars, I would try to get scar removal gel or a cream, and I would put it on every night, and nothing would change. Like, I would still get acne. It would still show up. I started to notice that people would look at me weird, would try to stay away from me because they thought something was wrong with me. Someone told me, like, it looks like I had herpes on my face, and that really did mess with me a little. You know, people can be pretty mean at times. I was just scared to go outside and do normal things, because everything that you usually do, like outside, it involves your face. And I didn't want people to see like all these red bumps on my face. And then I met this girl who didn't care about what I looked like. She really just looked at who I was inside, and I believe that she fell in love with me because of who I was inside, not what I looked outside. I'm glad that I met her at that time, because I really didn't feel proud about myself. And she encouraged me every day and told me that it would get better and that I would be okay. And she didn't care what I looked like. She didn't judge. She just loved me for who I was. And it made me feel a little more confident in myself, that I really could be cared for, even in one of my darkest places. And she's really one of the reasons that I wanted to help those struggling out there today who are struggling to love themselves and care for themselves. Don't worry about what people say. Like, don't listen to it. And just love yourself, because deep down it's your life and they don't know what you're going through. And that was the same for me. Like, people would make fun of me and they didn't know what I was going through and what I had to deal with on the daily, especially waking up and looking at myself. Even if it's the smallest amount of help, like, I want to help you. I also want to bring awareness to people who don't even struggle with acne or cystic acne, like, that they should honestly watch their words a little bit more, because, you know, people with that, they know that they have the problem and they see it every day. They wake up to it every day, so they obviously know. So maybe, like, to bring awareness to those people who don't understand where we're at or how we feel, maybe they could be more encouraging and more loving to that person, because sometimes that person really needs like a positive comment to make their day, or like the smallest word can make somebody feel positive about themselves, because you never know. Many people fight their own battles that we don't even know about. So instead of them making them feel like negative about themselves, why not try to help them? So what I want you guys to do, for the guys and the girls, instead of saying something negative when you wake up in the morning and you look into the mirror, you should try to say something positive. And when you wake up and you do it more and more and more, you're gonna start thinking more positive about yourself. And that's the biggest step to honestly feeling confident about yourself. And that's what I'm trying to do here today to help you guys. I honestly wish that somebody told me that, you know, when I was going through my problem, because honestly, you know, as I said, like, I would wake up in the morning and think I was worthless. And in the next video, I can, you know, maybe show my routine of what I did to clear most of my redness and some of my scars. You know, everybody has different skin, so there's a chance that it could work for you or it may not. But I know it worked for me, so if I can help, I'll do anything to help. Even if you aren't struggling through cystic acne or acne, like, many people fight their own battles and they don't want to talk about them, especially such a sensitive topic like acne. Like, maybe they just don't feel comfortable. So please share this video, and hopefully it can get out to someone and help encourage them and feel more confident about themselves. Thanks for watching my video. Please go like, share, and subscribe. Also go press that bell notification. And if you have an acne story, put it down in the comments below.